What do you mean stream info failed to update? Shift F5. I think Twitch is broken or something. I can't update my stream title. Is that Patrick? Plateaus exist in the mine, Southpaw. Just grind past them. Yeah, what's up, Defend? Twitch is like fucked up. It won't let me change anything. Everything's like not loading properly for me. Stream info failed to update. But why? I can't update my stream title. Fail for everyone or me. Let's see. Yes, we're detecting problems with Twitch that began 26 minutes ago. It's not good. Yeah, we're making good progress out here. 41 seconds to go.
Naja, der war sowieso völlig veraltet. Das hier ist ein Mark 6, kam heute Morgen frisch von Songnam rein. Ganz cool bleiben, bis Sie sich an die Neuerungen gewöhnt haben. Als erstes testen wir Ihre Zieleinrichtung. Blicken Sie auf das obere Licht, bitte. Gut. Blicken Sie jetzt auf das untere Licht. In Ordnung. Blicken Sie noch einmal auf das obere Licht. Das war's. Und jetzt nochmal auf das untere. Okay. Alles in Ordnung. Moment. Ich schalte jetzt die Inhibitoren ab. Bewegen Sie sich, um ein Gefühl dafür zu kriegen. Wenn Sie fertig sind, treffen Sie mich beim Zapper. Passen Sie gut auf, denn ich erkläre das nur einmal. Hier werden Ihre wiederaufladbaren Energieschilde getestet. Die Schilde Ihres neuen Panzers sind extrem robust, sehr effizient. Bingo! Sehen Sie, die laden viel schneller wieder auf. Suchen Sie bei abfallender Schildenergie Deckung, bis sie wieder voll aufgeladen ist.
Oder er versteckt sich einfach hinter mir. Sind Sie fertig mit dem Jungen? Wo sind denn die Laufräder?
Sein Panzer funktioniert gut, Johnson. Also halten Sie sich zurück. Sie dürfen gehen, mein Junge. Aber nicht vergessen, immer schön langsam.
Keine Bange, ich halte ihm die Hand.
Also, Johnson, wollen Sie mir nicht endlich erzählen, wie Sie es heil nach Hause geschafft haben?
Sorry, Guns. Das ist streng geheim.
Dann eben nicht. Tja, die Justierung Ihres A2-Zielfernrohrs können Sie dann erstmal vergessen. Und den neuen
Mann, der hat vielleicht eine Laune. Vielleicht hat ja Lord Hood vergessen, ihm eine Einladung zu schicken. Die Erde.
What's up,
Seit
Terrafans?
Jahren nicht gesehen. Bei meiner Grundausbildung war das orbitale Verteidigungsnetz noch reine Theorie. Und jetzt das. Kairo ist nur eine von 300 geostationären Plattformen. Dieses MAB-Geschütz durchschlägt Schlachtschiffe der Allianz wie Butter. Wenn die Athen und die Malta koordiniert feuern, kommt nichts heil an diesem Kampfverband vorbei.
Tupsi.
Schon den ganzen Morgen treffen Schiffe ein. Man erfährt wenig, aber das wird bestimmt eine große Sache.
Will the stream run end once I hit world record? I don't know what the future holds. One goal at a time. But we might be nearing the end of the grind.
Besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
It's kind of crazy how much I've streamed in the last year. This has been the most I've ever grinded Halo 2. I've streamed almost every day since, like, May of last year. First I grinded the easy world record, and then I switched over to legendary. Yeah, what's up, Purple? It's been broken for me too. I can't like update my title or anything. Hopefully it fixes itself soon.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I didn't change any of my verification settings, so you shouldn't have to verify your number. I think it's just Twitch being weird in general. Because my dashboard shows, instead of saying like who followed, it says unknown user followed. And I can't update my titles and things like that. So I think it's just messed up. Maybe Twitch will finally delete all of our accounts and we'll be free. Up Dexty. Oh, you refresh Twitch and I'm the only person on your following list? Let's go. Twitch knows who the good streamers are. Break the entire site except for my channel. That's good. That's good. This is the breakthrough we've been looking for. This is my big break. Let's go, Flea.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus
I'm the only person live for you guys. You're the second person to say that. That's funny. Am I just the only one getting a good stream on Twitch?
Suchen Sie die.
Let's go. They will watch me grind world record attempts and they will like it.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Sir,
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon,
Chief muss mir
kümmert
aber
euch um die
helfen.
Träger. Finden Sie die Bombe.
13 Kreuz
Im
und
Lauf.
2 Sturmträger.
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen
Jetzt
und
wird's
Feuer frei.
laut.
Ich glaube es nicht. Jetzt ziehen sie zurück. Die Träger haben gewonnen.
No,
Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo.
man.
Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten.
That's crazy that so many people are experiencing me being the only person on Twitch. I must have timed going live at like the exact right time. That's pretty funny.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
I hope Twitch fixes itself soon. Seems like it's fixed for you now. Okay. Yeah, it'll probably propagate and take a few more minutes for everybody, for the different servers and whatnot to fix themselves. But usually these big companies don't have too much downtime.
Gutes Timing, Chief.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kameras.
Und Sie?
Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Man, it feels good to be cooking. I got 2 PBs this week. Can we make it a third today? I feel like the barrier has been broken, the walls have come down, the world records are gonna be flowing.
Gut, ich treibe es raus. Oh ja, nein. Das da sind die Leute umbringen.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole.
Yeah, Terra fans, I imagine I'm quite a few people's number one. I'm one of those streams you just kind of throw on in the background every day, and because I'm consistent and I'm always on, it's pretty easy to get into the habit of the routine.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Paco. I'm definitely feeling motivated. Closer than ever.
Hey, Bursche, sag's doch einfach, wenn ich mich ausziehen soll. Weißt du, ich sollte wirklich anfangen zu zählen.
Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Your boss asked. Well, you can tell him I'm getting closer, Southpaw. Closer than ever.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
No way did that kill
Alarm! Enter
me. You like the low energy? What do you mean low energy? Are you gonna come into my chat and call me low energy?
Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
What up, Maddie? Can't believe the slander I'm taking. Low energy. I stream fucking 8 hours a day, every single day for 6 months straight. Get called low energy. I wanna see you have the energy to put up with the Twitch chat for that long.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Honestly, it does take a lot of energy to stream and focus for so long. I know what you mean. I'm not one of those like hyper screaming like children streamers, but it really isn't easy to like grind as hard as I have been these last few months. It's been a battle.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
You know who I miss on Twitch? Allison Quinn. That dude was high energy. That's probably too deep of a cut for most of you guys to even remember, but that dude was actually ahead of the curve in so many ways.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
I don't even know if anyone remembers that guy. He was a very niche meme for a little while.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
I think he started out as a RuneScape streamer, but then he shifted to more like IRL content. It was very surreal content. He would do like, he was maybe like between like 16 and 20, kind of younger kid, and he would do like just weird surrealist like webcam presentations where he would like dab in front of the camera and like just sit there quietly. He was very weird, but in like a pushing the boundaries of what people are doing on Twitch kind of way.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
But this was like in like 2014 or something, when Twitch was still very new. Do you remember him, Maddie? Yeah, I didn't know if anyone in chat even remembered him, but that dude was a pioneer.
Das ist keine Übung. Hochtüren dicht machen. Waffenschränke öffnen.
Oh, die verlassen die Athen.
I didn't do any double shots, did I? Unless I was just walking. I didn't double shot any of the enemies in this room.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
That was Justin, Crypto. That was the guy who created Justin TV, who created Twitch. Justin Khan. He is one of the like OGs of Twitch streaming, or of like live streaming at all.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Yeah, before Twitch existed, the website was called Justin.tv. And then eventually it split off and became Twitch. But Justin Khan, he created Justin TV. the entire thing was just him streaming himself 24/7 with like webcams and backpacks and batteries and shit. He wasn't even doing anything exciting, he was just streaming his life. He wasn't like a content creator making content. He was literally just like walking around with cameras, sometimes doing literally nothing.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Ich könnte nur noch mehr Hilfe brauchen.
Hochführen dicht machen.
No. Why can I not aim? Man, my aim is bad. Why does aiming feel so weird this morning?
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle. Besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Stand aufbleiben, Männer! Wir sind im selben Team, Klugscheißer!
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Toast.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Let's see if I can show you why. Well, like, if you look at the Xbox One controller, it's like, a lot of them have like plastic or like rubber that goes on the back of them. The rubber comes off, so the rubber is just uncomfortable on the back of Xbox One controllers. The joysticks, the plastic comes off of the tips of the controllers. The bumpers are different. The way you actuate the bumpers takes a different like motion. This controller's like dirty and dusty as hell. I don't use it, but the controller just sucks. I don't know.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen
The shape is slightly different. It's not comfortable for claw grip. The top like right of the controller is like fatter. So for claw, like if you look at the 360 controller, you see the like there's like a kind of a curve right here. It's very thin on this section of the controller. That makes the claw grip a lot easier. The way that I can like hold it. That controller's an old one. They fixed the rubber. Yeah, well, I'm not buying a new Xbox controller, so they missed the train. The controllers are garbage. They were definitely hot garbage. I will never purchase another new Xbox One anything. The shape is just like fatter for claw. It's worse for claw. I think the joysticks are way worse. I think that it's not even a matter of opinion. The manufacturer quality of them is worse. The joysticks wear out faster. The plastic breaks faster. The glue that they use to hold down the rubber just deteriorates. They just deteriorate faster. They have switched their manufacture process from controllers that were durable to controllers that are less durable. And it's not a matter of opinion.
Ich folge Ihnen!
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle. Besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some benefits to like the modern controllers. You have more customization for dead zones. You have, like, you can pop and swap the sticks for different lengths if you like. You have the bumpers on the back, like the back paddles. Like, there are features I understand why people would really like the Xbox One controllers, but I don't need any of those features. I would just prefer my controller last for 10,000 hours. I literally get a few thousand hours out of like each controller that I own for the 360. Good luck getting close to anywhere near 1,000 hours on an Xbox One controller.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los hier! Ist eure Waffe auf deine Taschenlampe?
I'm surprised I lived there, but it's still really fast, actually. And I'm in the little room. Okay, well, it's not so fast anymore, but it's still good. It was like IL record pace for a little while. There's no way that hits me. I'm so far to the side of that. Yeah, the bumpers are worse. The way the bumpers are manufactured is worse. Like, if you look, this bumper on my controller is a literal button. Like, it's the entire piece is this. This is the bumper. But if you look on the Xbox One, the bumper is, this entire piece is the bumper. And they're actually, like, connected in the back too. Like, the bumper is bigger, and the way you push it, instead of pushing straight down, you push sideways, so the plastic bends to the right. They don't push straight in. I don't know how to explain it, but the bumpers are different. Do I have another controller that's like taken apart? I don't think so. But yeah, the way the bumpers behave is different.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yeah, exactly, Heinous. It's not good.
Das ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Die sind schon stinkig genug.
Was hast du?
How did that miss you? No.
Kapitän!
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los,
I think controllers across the board are slightly worse just in terms of like longevity, durability. The like Nintendo obviously is very common for stick drift. Xbox One is common for stick drift. I think PS4 is maybe, or not PS4, just PlayStation in general is still good. But
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
I don't like the shape of the DualShock. I don't like the symmetric joystick, so I don't use those at all.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum haben eine
Die
Bombe.
Malta, die Eindringlinge schon
Symmetric joysticks, if you look left on, or if you look right on the left thumbstick and left on the right thumbstick, basically if you push them both towards the middle, then like I don't like the way my thumbs touch each other. I don't like that movement of the joysticks like next to each other like that. It feels weird.
Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, treffen Sie sich den zweiten vor.
I really think the asymmetry is just better. The way that Xbox does it, and Nintendo does it now too. Nintendo did a version of the asymmetry controller that put the right thumbstick where the right buttons should be, and that was stupid. I did not like that controller. One of their Pro controllers had the thumbstick in the wrong spot, and that was crazy. That felt ridiculous. Will you die?
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen! Los, los, los!
Yeah, I knew about the invincible elites. You can do that without mods. You can save guns. Guns is also invincible. The elites and guns all are.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt.
unten bleiben!
Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die nehmen Kurs auf uns.
Der Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall Rampen. Trotzdem besser als Schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum die mit so einer kleinen...
Yo, Jack, what up?
Weiter! solltet euch ranhalten.
I mean, if you're trying to make it lag, you can update the Xbox 360 Fusion emulator and then play Oracle, the very start with the camo allies. If you camo yourself and break the glass and have all of your camo allies on screen, you can get it down to like single-digit FPS. What up, Gum River? I don't know if you saw yesterday, I got another PB. We've PB'd twice this week. Feels good, man. I think it was a 401 bar. I didn't retime it, but it was 41 seconds off record. Maybe 40 seconds off. I won't retime until I get world record. I mean, I'll be off by like 1 second on whatever my PB is listed as technically. It should be 1 second faster, but I don't care. I'm not gonna take the time to like retime by frame. Once I get world record, then I'll start retiming. In my mind, there's no difference between being 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or 50 seconds off record. It's still second place the whole way. Doesn't really matter.
Nette Begrüßung.
It's not cool. Is that a purist take or is that the norm? I don't know. It depends on your goals. My goal's world record. I don't care about being second place. Some people set their goals to be top 3 and then they're excited and happy to accomplish their goal. But that's not what I want. I've already been top 3 forever. I just want the record back. I'm not sure, Slay. I guess I can check. Let's see. It probably is the second fastest run ever. Let's see. Zoo's best before was a 1:21.
Gib denen Hoffnung. Also lächeln, okay? Solange wir noch was zum Lachen
Where
haben.
is he? 121.37 is what he got. What did I have? Oh yeah, 3 seconds. So yeah, that's the second fastest run ever.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Yeah, I'm not really that surprised though, Sneezy. I've been saying it would happen. Twitch chat was trying to tell me it was copium, but I knew we were on the cusp. I knew we were cusping. I have my own personal like spreadsheet stuff.
Erste Reihe Mitte, Sir.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Okay, bereit machen, Muchachos.
How's my controller back?
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kamera.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Yeah, sometimes the Marines just do troll. Sometimes they hide behind the box and they prevent me from moving it into position. That's the real troll Marine. I hate it when they do that. So this guy will spawn in a random spot. I can kind of see him if I like look under the grating there. It's a little bit hard, so he wasn't there. When he's standing there, that's a fine position. But sometimes he'll be standing right here, and that's always annoying.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
What are the odds that there's a runner with a 120 that's never submitted it? 0%.
Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Like, you don't... So nobody invented all of the skips on their own, obviously. So that would mean that they're aware of the community. They're watching the community. They're watching everything we do, and somehow they don't tell us about it. I mean, that's just not gonna happen. There's nobody that has, like, discovered all of this independently living in a cave in the middle of nowhere. It's not possible. The only way runs are as fast as they are today is because we've had a community of people to push it lower. You can't do this on your own. Speedrunning today is easier than it's ever been because we have better resources, we have better tutorials, we have... It's... You stand on the accomplishments of everyone that came before you for 20 years.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
What's up, J-Silver?
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Such dir ein Plätzchen, Alter.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I love that that grunt just got off the turret.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Is Twitch still broken for you guys? I'm not gonna refresh or change anything, just in case it breaks for me. But apparently my stream still works, so you guys can watch me.
Ich kann's nicht entdecken.
Besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Das treibe ich
It's
raus.
fixed. Okay, that wasn't too long of an outage.
Blöder Mistkerl.
Any reason I don't display chat anymore? It was broken the last couple of days. I can see if it's working now.
Und Sie
I think it
sagten,
might
Sie
be
würden sich was
fixed.
Nettes anziehen.
Let's see.
Die Leute brauchen Helden, Chief. Gibt ihnen Hoffnung. Also recht.
Looks like it's working.
Solange wir noch was zum Lachen
The app I
haben.
used was had outages.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
No, there's actually not a chance that anybody ever held world records on games without talking about it, because the word record means that there is a record of it. If there's no recording, if there's no evidence, then it's not a world record. There needs to be a record of something to exist. Like, yeah, maybe somebody set the fastest time somewhere, but if there is no record of it, it is not a world record. But, I mean, yeah, especially when a game is new, some random person finds a glitch and maybe goes faster than everybody else. But no, the odds that any modern speed game has a random person with a world record that hasn't been posted, it's 0% for every speed game. There is no, like, Mario runner who has a hidden world record, there's no Halo runner, there's no Zelda runner. If any game has existed for more than 10 years and actually has a community, there's not some hidden guy who's no one's ever heard of. It just doesn't happen. That's not how speedrunning works. Speedrunning is a thing that takes months and months and years to master. You need the community, you need the resources. Like, if somebody is there leeching all of the resources from the community and just hiding in the shadows, like, that's insane. That takes years of effort for no recognition. Nobody does that. That's not a thing that anybody does.
Dummer kleiner Zwerg.
Das ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Hochführen dich machen.
There are certainly like some games that have like level records. Like if it's like a medium-sized popular game, like some random like internet game that has like 50 levels and there is a community who grinds records, yeah, there could be like some 12-year-old who grinded out a record and never recorded it. But those are like very niche small things. Stuff like that does happen. But in terms of like a popular game getting a full game record, nobody is out there setting world records without telling people. You just don't get to that skill level by accident.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
But certainly, like, individual level records, like short, like 10, 20, 30 seconds, even 1 minute runs that are like medium-sized games, yeah, like some 12-year-old has probably like set those records and wasn't able to record it. I know that happens. Yeah, I remember Pydoix.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Yeah, a couple back-to-back PVs, Sneezy, and the timer gets juiced.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Has the timer even gone below an hour? I think it has once. This timer stayed pretty healthy though through all of the 50 days so far. Do I wake up looking forward to this, or is there some loathing? A little bit of both. I mean, it's not always easy to get up early in the... I mean, not that early, but it's not always easy to get up and just go straight to play in this game. So some days I try to get up early and have like a few hours to myself. I'll play some chess, I'll make some food, I'll just hang out and play on my computer. And then once like 10 o'clock rolls around, I'll start streaming. Other days I'll roll out of bed and just go straight to streaming. But, I mean, I look forward to this because I have a goal. Like, the part of the grind is that I want to accomplish this. So, like, I'm motivated. I want to do this. But it's not easy. It's definitely not easy to grind this every single day.
Okay, ganz cool bleiben.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Did Microsoft give me any awards for speedrunning? I'm in the Master Chief Collection as an achievement, which is pretty cool. I guess that counts as an award. Other than that, no, they don't recognize, like, if I set a world record, Microsoft doesn't do anything, they don't care.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Yeah, the monopolized achievement on Master Chief Collection is one of the hardest to get, which is pretty cool. I feel like that makes it pretty prestigious. I'm pretty proud of that. I also like telling the story. The original intent of that achievement was going to be 1 hour faster. It was going to be, instead of 3 hours, it was going to be 2 hours. Imagine if you guys had to do it in 2 hours, how many of you would have it? Whenever I first flew out to 343 to playtest the game and showed them, like I consulted on the speedrun features and we, like, worked on, like, all the timing and stuff. The original achievement that they had written was Halo 2 Legendary in under 2 hours. Because my world record at the time was like a 1 hour 44 or 1 hour 49 or something like that. So they thought, oh, well, if MisterMonopoli can do it in an hour 40 something, then let's make the achievement 2 hours. And I told him, I was like, I don't think you guys realize how hard this is. Currently, I'm the only person in the world who has a sub 2. Literally nobody else can do this. Obviously, other people would get better in the future, and so more people could do it. But at that time, I was literally the only one in the world. And so we had a little discussion, and I was like, well, do you want a handful of people to have this achievement, or do you want, like, thousands of people to get this achievement? And so we decided 3 hours was a pretty good compromise. No, Vincent, it doesn't feel like it slows down. The game is fast. Get out of my way. I hate this Marine, man. Look at his stupid body just stuck in the wall, too. Can I get him stuck in there again? Oh, now you're not there? This is your punishment.
Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Dämon fühlt dumm, wenn ich diesen Tod.
Hochführen nicht machen.
there 2 alive or okay? There's 2, right? I want to get these needlers now. Out killing these guys. No! No, I should have waited. I wanted to continue lighting up that Marine's body.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Ich hab seine Spur verloren.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Das Geschütz haben wir. Überraschung, Überraschung.
Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Verdammter Außerirdischer.
No. How did that not track you, dude? Slow down. What up, Slate?
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
I'm feeling pretty good about my PBs recently. Feeling good. Feels like world record's just around the corner. But just around the corner could mean another 3 months of grinding. Or it could be today. Which Halo 2 level has the worst level design? I mean, it really depends on how you're quantifying bad level design. But really none of them. Maybe Quarantine Zone, especially because of the darkness. Like, it's really hard to know where to go on Quarantine Zone, and then the big elevator ride is such a huge map with, like, no real purpose. Quarantine Zone is a level where not a lot happens, like, in the story. It's a level where, like, you're supposed to walk through that whole middle section, and it's really not an engaging area. Probably Quarantine Zone. Like, none of the fights are, like, memorable engagements. There's no, like, cutscenes or anything. Like, there's the speech at the start of the level that's kind of cool, but, like, throughout the level, nothing really happens. I I think the opening and ending cutscenes are both pretty cool, but the level itself is not really.
Verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das Bewaffnung?
Sacred Icon is also pretty bad. Maybe Sacred Icon's worse.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Mann, wir sind am Bad.
Nah, Arbiter's level design is fine. If you hate a level because it's difficult or because it's hard or annoying, that's different. But like the level design of Arbiter is great. There's nothing wrong with that level at all.
Schiffe sind in der Touristzone. 13
Cortana, Ziele auslaufen und ziehen Sie zurück. Wir haben
Jetzt wird's
gewonnen.
laut.
Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich
Arbiter
den
does a good job of introducing the fact that you are an alien. Like, it's your first time playing as an alien in the Halo franchise. They introduce your camouflage, and they do a lot of that through good game design.
Der erste Träger ignoriert
They introduce a new type of enemy that is the same as you but different.
Erde durchbrochen.
And I think that they do a pretty good job of like laying out like these are the bad guys, they're Covenant, but they're the bad guys. I think a lot happens on Arbiter. I think Arbiter is a pretty well designed level. Is there still a guy? How are you alive?
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
I thought I killed that guy.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
UZ's cool because it's the only mission where you have to fight tanks and hogs. And I think that's true.
Alarm.
I mean,
Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
yeah. Probably in the whole franchise, right?
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Yeah, once I get the world record, I can finally play the game. I'm getting closer than ever, Jack, to the world record. You see? 41 seconds off now. We're almost there. One or two more PDs and we have it. It could actually happen any day now.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
What if Zeus swoops in and takes it within 2 days? I think that's unlikely considering he doesn't want to play Classic, and it would take him longer than 2 days to get back into the game anyway. It took Zoo 10 months of grinding this every single day to set his time. I think you guys like have this impression that Zoo would just like first tries his world records. He grinds just as much, if not more than me, for his times. He's literally been streaming twice a day every single day for like months at Master Chief Collection. He did the same thing on Classic for 10 months straight. He doesn't just first try his runs. I don't know where people get this idea that he does.
Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Like, he grinds, he puts in the work. He's not just out there like caking runs. It takes a lot of effort to get good times.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yeah, I mean, now imagine being the one doing it. Stop shooting at me, man.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Nicht aufhalten.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe?
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum, die haben eine Bombe.
Ist sie zu entschärfen?
Ja, der Chief.
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon, Im Lauf. kümmert euch um die Träger. Cortana, Ziele aussuchen
Die Schiffe
und
sind
Feuer
in der
frei.
Todeszone. 13 Kreuzer, 2 Sturmträger. Jetzt
Ich glaube
wird's
es nicht. Die
laut.
ziehen sich zurück. Wir haben gewonnen. Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
Nee, das ist übel. Wirklich übel.
Der erste Träger ignoriert
Pretty
uns
good.
völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
ring around the rosy with me. Alright. Got another run.
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen! Los, los, los!
Give me your
Sergeant,
shit.
ich brauch sie auf dem
I
Flur.
swear I was holding X there.
Ma'am?
It's
Meine
fine.
Pelicans
Still
bringen
pretty
Rüstung und
fast.
Verstärkung in die Stadt. Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Unten bleiben!
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Sturmzentrum.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die nehmen Kurs auf uns.
Dieser Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall Ratten. Trotzdem besser als Schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Und die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde.
Weniger Zeit hier, mehr Zeit dort.
Oh man. I love that they just absolutely obliterated me there. I'm gonna play a quick game of chess to rest my hands. I should not grind too hard. Make sure my hands stay fresh. Give me like 5 minutes to play some chess and then I'll get back to grinding Cairo.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine...
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
Ich wollte gerade aufgeben, Sir.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Oh, that was a bad move.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I'm in trouble. Let's go ahead and take that pawn.
Drucktüren dicht machen. Schränke öffnen.
Just busted. I know I could have taken the knight there. I was hoping he would pre-move something weird. Might be able to swindle a stalemate. Aha! I knew it! That's the swindle. Swindle the stalemate. I didn't lose this game. I just drew. Get swindled. Never resign. Never resign. Yeah, I mean, of course they had made one. They had 2 queens on the board next to my king. That's why you never resign. Am I dead here? I'm not, right? Yeah, let's just get my king out in the open. Who cares? I'm starting to care a little. I should not have taken that pawn. I'm regretting this immediately. Yeah, I'm lost. Wait, I don't even see the move. What do I have? Just block? Oh, this block was better. Oh, I had a better block. Shit, I wasn't lost yet. This block was fine. I knew I shouldn't have brought my king up. How do people always ask me my elo when it's on the screen? Isn't it? What am I doing? I was reading Twitch chat. I'm gonna fall back down to 1900 at this rate. I'm dead. I could. I don't know. I'm not playing very well. I mean, I blundered my rook in the first, like, 3 moves of that last game. That's not the move I wanted to make. Okay. Guess I can take this first. Guess not. Well, I'm going to try to line up a cheeky checkmate. He might not see it. He saw it. I'm just getting owned. I'm getting shit on. Alright, I'll get back to Halo. I think my brain is working slow this morning, because my Halo's been shit too. Alright, let's get back to Halo. I've opened my unspecified energy beverage, but I haven't drinking very much of it. You know, also I did have an alcoholic beverage for the first time last night in quite a while. Maybe just a little bit of alcohol. I didn't get drunk. I had 2 White Claws. I don't know. Maybe 2 White Claws is enough to put me off my game. I've been being completely sober for the past few months, but I hung out with some friends last night and I had a couple White Claws. I haven't been doing any drinking or smoking at all.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Alcohol really is bad for your brain and like ability to think quick. Even 1 beer, like although you won't feel drunk, 1 beer will make you slightly worse at speedrunning. At the level that I'm trying to play where I have to hit these ghosts and I'm trying to like go through the beginning so fast and I'm so aware of my pace, even just 1 beer makes me slightly worse. Not enough to the point where I would say I'm bad, or even like you guys might not even notice the difference. But I notice it on like the milliseconds when I check my clock and I'm just slightly slow. It adds up. Alcohol does affect you.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Granate! Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Erledigt, das war's.
Oh, come on. Jump.
Hochtüren dicht machen.
Can my Marines get that kill? They did, right? No, of course they didn't. It's fine. Where'd the sword go?
Verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Tasche?
My consistency on that swordfly has increased so much. It's really nice. I feel like I'm hitting that section like every time anymore.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontroll.
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus.
Mir aber
Zweite
helfen.
Echelon, kümmert euch um die Träger. Bieten Sie die
Feindliche Schiffe
Bombe.
sind in der
Im Lauf.
Zone 13
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer frei.
Jetzt wird's laut.
Ich glaube es nicht. Die ziehen sie zurück. Wir haben gewonnen. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
Hey, das ist übel. Wirklich übel.
Leave me
Ignoriert uns
alone.
völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken.
I've always gone on the left side, Taylor. The IL record goes on the right side because it's slightly faster, but the left side is more consistent. Pretty fast.
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen!
But I mean, if you see me do any strats that it's slightly changed, it's either like faster or more consistent. I'm making small adjustments to my strats all the time, just to get more runs going. Yeah, sometimes they do go through the middle of the ship.
Ein Spartan.
Ein Spartan.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Sie brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
But it costs a lot? How much? It shouldn't cost. You should be able to find an Xbox 360 for like 50 bucks. Between like 50 and 60 bucks. Oh, I guess, aren't you in South America though? I think consoles are usually more expensive in South America.
Dieser Tunnel führt zur Brücke.
Because of like weird taxes and they're harder to get.
Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde.
Diese Typen lernen das wohl nie!
Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum wir mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Weiter
I don't know like what kind of used game stores you have near you that you could access, but you might be able to find it at like a local like old game store. $180? That's insane. That is way too much. I would never pay more than $75 for an Xbox 360. Between 50 and 60 is usually what you can find them for. At least in the States. You might be able to find one on eBay or something that like is cheaper. I don't know how it works for shipping. But yeah, anything nearing the $100 range is too much. They're not worth that much. I mean, getting a used one is fine. Mine is used. They don't really break as long as it doesn't look like it's been like broken. I would buy a used one. The 360s last a really long time.
Nette Begrüßung.
I probably should have died there. Whatever. Fine. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh man. I'm just trying to die everywhere. Somehow I live. Okay. That was not good driving. I recovered fine, but that was not ideal.
Konzentriert euch auf den Grace. Die sind am gefährlichsten.
Dodged. Idiot. Yeah, pretty good.
Kompanie A, Kommandostand ist da drüben. Der Lieutenant wurde beim Absprung getroffen.
Wer hat jetzt das Kommando, Corporal?
Sergeant Banksman. Er ist oben. Kommen Sie, ich zeig's Ihnen.
$15 sounds too cheap. That might not work. I don't know. I would look more into that one. But they really are cheap. That's what I was saying when you said $180. That's way too much. $50 is pretty like standard as far as I know. That's annoying. He didn't have grenades either. I don't need grenades, but I would have liked them. Give me a plasma grenade. Thank you.
Vorsichtig, Chief. Dieser Elite war ein Ultra und diese Piloten sind auch nicht von Pappe.
Pretty good.
Wir sind der Arm der Prophetengebieter und Sie sind das Schwert. Seid still und flink, dann schlagen wir diese Ketzerei ohne weiteres nieder. Der Sturm hat unseren Anflug getarnt. Ihr lokales Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite. Vorerst.
No. It's fine. Alright, Arbiter, be nice to me. I'm on the Xbox 360. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This game sucks. Alright, well, we go again. Checkpoints reset your bumps. You lose all your bumps when you get a checkpoint.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kameras.
Und Sie sagten, Sie würden sich was Nettes anziehen. Die Leute brauchen Helden, Chief. Gibt ihnen Hoffnung. Also lächeln, okay? Solange wir noch was zum Lachen haben.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Wir haben ein Problem. Chief, das hat wehgetan.
Yo, Mythrander, thank you.
Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
What's next after world record? Then I can play the game. Will you guys die? These grunts are unkillable. Still fine. Couldn't headshot those grunts.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Tasche?
Adapted on, idiot.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
No. You're not gonna kill me.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Serpentine. I might die here though. Nope. We good. Alright, not bad. Should be a little faster, but it's still fine.
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon.
No, not bad.
Feindlichen Schiffe sind in der
Finden Sie
Touristzone.
die Bombe.
10 Kreuzer
Im
aus
Lauf.
Steiger.
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen
Jetzt wird's
und Feuer frei. Ich glaube es nicht. Die ziehen sie zurück. Wir haben gewonnen. Durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch. Folgt mir.
Hey, das ist übel. Wirklich übel.
Der erste Träger ignoriert uns völlig, Sir. Er hat das
Pretty
Trümmerfeld der
good.
Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Oh, come on, guys. You're being childish. That stick was sick, though. How often do you promote a pawn in order to win a bullet match? Pretty often.
Dringend, Chief.
I don't have like a percentage, but it really depends on your style of play. A lot of people, especially at like the lower ranks, they're looking for like checkmates that they have like a trap for in the opening. So like if that's your style of play, then you're almost never going to promote a pawn. But the way I play personally is I try to trade everything off the board and win with one single pawn. So like the way I play is like promote the pawn, turn it into a queen, and then checkmate. That's like a large chunk of my wins is that. But it's kind of, at 1 minute, it's really a stylistic choice of how you're going to get to the end game.
Chief, geben Sie uns Feuer.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Sie brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Wir wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Oh. My ghost has seen better days.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die nehmen Kurs auf uns.
Dieser Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall Haken. Trotzdem besser als Schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das
Yeah, Great Journey's harder than it looks for sure.
Weiter, weiter! Einen habe ich ausgeschaltet. Dranbleiben, amigos! Neuer Kontakt!
If they blow up the gas tank, the ghost will explode. Even if I have max health. But it's pretty rare that they perfectly hit the gas tank. They did, and they did just hit the gas tank, but it takes like 2 sets of damages. So they blew off the cover, and so you saw it was like damaged on the gas tank. But if they hit it again, I would have blown up, even if I have full health. But the Warthog doesn't have a gas tank, so it'll never blow up. As long as I have full health, it will never blow. Is the Warthog electric? I think canonically it runs on hydrogen that like extracts from the atmosphere or something crazy. I don't know. I think it's a hydrogen combustion engine. I mean, I'm not talking about the lore, whether or not it has gas tanks. I'm talking about whether or not it has a gas tank that makes it explode. I don't give a shit about the lore. I'm talking about how the game actually functions. Sure, like technically the Warthog probably has a gas tank somewhere. Maybe in the anniversary graphics it does, but not one that makes it go boom. My favorite thing about the Anniversary Warthog is it has an infinite amount of gears. Whenever you do this section on Anniversary graphics, if you listen, the Warthog goes, and then it shifts down and goes, and it just does that over and over. It just shifts and it just shifts through literally 45 gears as you're driving across the bridge here. It just makes that noise like you're just constantly speeding up, shifting through gears.
Nette Begrüßung.
Pretty good driving. Don't snipe me.
In dem Gebäude sind ein paar Marines eingeschlossen, Chief. Konzentriert euch auf die Grays. Die sind am gefährlichsten.
Unfortunately, you're just gonna hit me like dead on with that.
Sir, Corporal Perez, Kompanie A, Kommandostand ist da drüben. Der Lieutenant wurde beim Absprung getroffen.
Wer hat jetzt das Kommando, Corporal?
Sergeant Banksman. Er ist oben. Kommen Sie, ich zeig's Ihnen.
No, he actually doesn't deal damage to you, Pannon. He can make you splatter against the wall. If he hits your Warthog and then your Warthog hits the wall, that can blow you up. Or he can flip you over and then kill you. But if I'm standing in the Warthog, he'll never actually deal damage to you. Very good. Can we get out of Arbiter this time?
Wir sind der Arm der Prophetengebieter und Sie sind das Schwert. Seid still und flink, dann schlagen wir diese Ketzerei ohne weiteres nieder. Der Sturm hat unseren Anflug getarnt. Ihr lokales Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite. Vorerst.
Ui. What? I lost my bumps? Come on. Let's try this out. I hate this trick. First try, easy every time. I lost about 40 seconds, but we're about 40 seconds ahead, so.
Ein
It all cancels out, right?
Kümmert euch ihn, Brüder. Ich verteidige das Orakel.
Open.
Soll nie verstummen.
I love getting bad door. And I'm dead. Gosh, that's just crazy. I just can't get good door. I can't get good arbiter. Ugh. That was a good start. Alright, I'm gonna play another game of chess. Give me a couple games in here. It'll only take like 5 minutes. I just want to rest my hands for a minute. Oh, you guys can't see the game. I'll abandon this one.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kameras.
Und Sie sagten, Sie würden sich was nett...
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Hallo, willkommen zur Show.
I saw it coming. I've actually had this exact same checkmate happen to me before. I knew it was coming. Fuck. I think that's the third time I've had that happen to me. It's not even the second time.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I'm gonna be in their frag video. Yeah, I just got fucking montaged on.
Drucktüren dicht machen. Waffenschränke öffnen.
Alright, we gotta win. He's too slow. Alright, one more, and then I'll get back to Halo. It's just mate, right? Not quite. Okay, well I'm beefing this. I think I still probably have a crushing attack here. How do I do this? Let's push you. I need to not get checkmated right here. Here. That. How do I finish this attack? I definitely beefed this, but I don't think I'm lost. This king is not very happy. Probably should have taken the other way with that pawn. We did it. We won. Okay, let's get back to the Halo. I know chess isn't for everybody, but sometimes I need to rest my hands. I've been playing for already, what, 2 hours? It's nice to rest my hands from all the ghosting and stuff.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
But yeah, those are real humans I'm playing against. There's, in like the chess world, you have a rating that is just a number. So I'm rated like 2090 or whatever, like 2100. So I'm guaranteed to play people that are within like the same rating as me. They're all going to be 2100 themselves. That means they're like top like couple percent of chess players. So the ranking system is really good. You only play people your skill level. So if you're like new, you're going to play new players. If you're really good, you're going to play really good players, and everything in between. The population's big enough that you can basically find a game at like any moment of any day and get like competitive games. So I just queue up random 1-minute games and I get matched against people that are the same skill. Chess's like online system's really nice. Yo, Corn, thank you so much. 121 months, let's go. You see, I got a couple PBs this week. We're finally back to the... We're on track. We're back to the place we need to be. 41 seconds off record now. I'm a big fan of chess's ranking system. It's really good. In a team-based game, it's kind of hard to get a great ranking system because, like, sometimes the stats don't fully reflect how good you are. If you're winning all your games, obviously you're good. But if you're losing, sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes you want to blame your team. But there's none of that in chess. You just have one number, and that's your rank. The higher the number, the better you are. And there's really, like, it's very fair. There's no like, oh, I deserve to be this rating, but I'm really that rating. People say that, but they're wrong. Like, if you deserve a rating, you play and you win and you get that rating. I'm a big fan of chess's ranking system. It's pretty good. I first got interested in chess during the World Chess Championship where Magnus and Fabi drew all their games. I don't remember what year that was, but I didn't really play at all back then. I didn't start playing until the pandemic in like 2019 or 2020 even. So it's taken me like 5 years to get where I'm at. But that's mostly just grinding online games. I have like 30,000 online games or something. Maybe 50,000, somewhere in there. I just spammed 1 minute games like the entire pandemic. I watch a lot of the streamers, but I haven't done any like formal study. I haven't done any like... I've never really played in person. I just spam online games. Chess has had ELO way longer than League of Legends has existed. Also, ELO is not an acronym for all caps. ELO is a guy's name. ELO invented the system back in, like, the 1890s or some shit. When was he born? He was born in 1903. So yeah, ELO has been around a lot longer than League of Legends. By about 110 years. Yeah, Bart, they do. You can play any time control you want. I usually only play 1 and 3, but 5 and 10 are popular as well, and 15. I think 30 minutes is less popular, but you can queue long games too. You can play 30-minute or an hour-long games. You can even play games that take all day. Do I play any online tournaments? No, I've only ever just spammed 1 minute games. I've never done anything like more formal than just queuing up in the ranking system on the ladder. If I played a 10-minute game, I'd probably play what I know of the London system, which isn't an opening I usually play, but I know it's sound and I can think my way through it. I don't play any openings for my bullet games, though. I don't actually know any openings. I always start with a knight move, and then I usually move my pawns. I don't One day I'll study openings, but I don't actually know any openings. I know the first few moves of the London system, but I never play it. That's the only opening I've actually, like, slightly learned.
Waffenschränke öffnen.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Was ist denn los hier? Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taste?
Please get off of my head. Why are you down? Just leave me alone.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord.
Alright, well somehow we're alive.
Keine Sorge, Mann, wir sind am Ball.
Sir, Eindringlinge im
It's not
Feuerkontrollzentrum
fast,
haben
but it's
eine
good
Bombe.
enough.
Ist sie zu entschärfen?
Ja, der Chief muss...
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander auf. Sie die Bombe. Zweite Echelon im Lauf. Kümmert euch um die Träger. Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer frei.
Gestalt 10 Kreuzer, 2 Sturmträger. Jetzt wird's laut.
Ich glaube es nicht, die ziehen sich zurück. Wir haben gewonnen.
Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
Wirklich übel.
Yeah, it's faster than literally everybody except Zoo, but still. My standards for Cairo are way higher than they used to be. I play this level really fast.
Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Yeah, like 415 and 416 is still insane. Your fastest Cairo so far is 643. And that's not even that bad. Like, that's not a terrible Cairo.
Schüttet es ab, Marines. Absturzstelle räumen. Los, los, los.
The difference between, like, a sub 5 and a sub 4 Cairo, it's not even, like, super obvious where all the time save is. It's just small stuff everywhere. You need to save, like, 2 seconds here, 5 seconds there on the entire mission. Sub 5 used to be considered insane, like, without even, like, changing the strategies. Like, sub 5 is really fast. I'm just cranking out, like, low 4s, like, every single run.
Chief, gut, dass Sie kommen konnten. Die Absturzstelle ist jenseits dieses Hotels, Chief. Hier wimmelt es von Allianz. Folgen Sie mir.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
How many people even have sub 5? Is it just me, Criffin, and Zoo? I don't know if Nails ever did it. It might only just be us 3.
den Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Would I recommend competitive play to help speedrunning? I used to play competitive Halo. That's really what got me into like grinding Halo, and I think yes and no. I think if you find any random game that you want to get good at, probably not Halo. Like pick a modern game like Apex or Fortnite or League of Legends or chess or something that like people are still playing today. Halo is kind of dead, unfortunately. But any game that has a modern ranking system, if you have what it takes to get top 1% at that ranking system, you have what it takes to be a top 1% speedrunner. The mindset of like reaching the top of anything is like applicable to almost everything, especially across video games where it's like the same domain. Obviously, if you're not athletic, you couldn't go be a sports superstar, but it's still like if you can be top 1% at something, then the skills are definitely going to be good.
Da ist noch einer.
Allianz will sich neu formieren. Verhindern Sie das.
Yeah, empty hours and stuff is a big thing. Like, just playing the game isn't gonna make you better. You need to play with the intention of being better. You need to want to win, and you need to figure out why you lost. Not in the sense that you're gonna blame your teammates, or you're gonna say, oh, I got unlucky. You need to, like, really figure out why you lost, and, like, address those issues. If you have the hunger and you have... Some people don't even need to, like, necessarily do it as, like, a cognitive thought process. Some people just, like, naturally figure out, like, if you beat them 10 times in a row with a move, you're naturally going to stop falling for that move. So stuff like that comes naturally the more you play. But you need to be able to have that intuition to stop falling for the same tricks, to stop making the same mistakes. You need to be able to get better. A lot of it comes just kind of naturally to some people. They just kind of, they start to see the patterns without even knowing it. And some people really have to put in the work and like be taught the patterns. And that's just a different learning style between different people, but I think at the end of the day, you just need to be able to find your mistakes and improve on them. Wow. And I get the worst checkpoint. I'm supposed to get another checkpoint right up here. Supposed to get one right now. Yep. That's classic. The checkpoint there is supposed to be way better. A death here isn't supposed to be a big deal. It was that time.
Nette Begrüßung.
Dang. I mean, it's only like 8 extra seconds, but it's not worth a reset. Keep on going. No way. How do I even die there? He like double boosted.
In dem Gebäude sind ein paar Marines eingeschlossen, Chief. Konzentriert euch auf die Waves. Sie sind am gefährlichsten.
Sucks how close this is to early cycle, but I don't have the timing right because I died, so I didn't look at the timer and know how much time I lost. It's not early cycle, but I have to wait here forever. No, I might. I think I'm gonna do the riskier ending here.
Als ich Verstärkung anforderte.
On Cairo, I usually do 9 bumps per end. But you can get it with 10 or 11 as well. You can actually get it with 8. Can I describe a sick kill I got in Halo once? Yeah, one time in 2005 in the head-to-head playlist on Halo 2, I was hiding inside the base on Beaver Creek, and my opponent was above the base. He had rockets looking down at me. I grenade jumped out of the base as he tried to rocket me down into the base. He got a suicide, and I won by 1 kill as I grenade jumped out. Very cool. Yes, those 2 bumps that take less than 1 second each are why I'm so much faster than you. I'm 20 seconds faster because I save 1.5 seconds. I don't think that's the reason.
Ihr lokales Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite vorerst.
Oh, come on, dog. This run sucks. It's not worth restarting, though. Man, it's like 20 seconds gone. I gotta get first try bump here. Of course I get it first try. Dude, this run is so weird.
Kümmert euch ihn, Brüder. Ich verteidige das Orakel.
How'd I hit that? At least we got good door. Okay, well, it's a deathless arbiter, but that's 20 seconds at the start.
Aber passt auf. Ich schicke einen Phantom zur Unterstützung. Der Anführer der Ketzer ist in diesem Teil der Station. Räumt die Landezone und geht da rein.
Don't blow it up. Alright, we're behind record, but it's definitely not worth restarting. What's up, 7? Congrats on your freedom.
Einem Gebieter sendet eine Vorsichten an,
Der muss ganz nah sein.
zu erledigen.
Komm raus, damit wir dich töten können.
Stellt euch auf. Anführer.
Oh.
Bleibt. Die Flat greift uns an.
Okay, well I missed like everything, but it's actually still pretty fast. 25 while like not hitting anything is crazy. I hit the important ones, and the ones that I missed my teammates cleaned up. So it ended up being fine.
Los, Gebieter, wenn die Verstärkung da ist,
Where's my
komme
other
ich nach.
teammate? Did he die? Must have died. There's one. Where's the other? I don't see him. He might have died in the previous room to the popcorn. I didn't have to restart, but whatever. I knew I was dead. I walked off the ledge with weird momentum, which made me ricochet off the ledge.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kameras.
Und Sie sagten, Sie würden sich was
Was there
Nettes
a PB
ansehen.
this stream? No, I got a PB yesterday morning. A second PB has hit the Monopoly stream.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Yeah, I said this would happen. I said once I got one PB that they would start coming. I've been on the cusp of this world record for a really long time. And my skill level has been there. It's been some mental block and it's been some getting unlucky. But I'm finally over the hump. The floodgates have been lifted. The speedruns are flowing. It is time.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
The plateaus only exist within your mind. Break through them. Achieve limitless potential.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Geschütz ausgeschaltet.
How did I celebrate? I went and played some Killer Queen with my friends last night for a little while. Didn't really do anything, just hung out. Zeus said he was sweating because he saw my run yesterday. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Nah, I mean, I don't think Zeus actually sweating about me getting world record. He's cheering me on. He's not. We're not rivals, just so you guys know. I want him to succeed at his 112 grind, and I'm fairly sure he wants me to succeed at my grind.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Bad.
Obviously, it's always a little bittersweet when somebody beats your own time, but like, I've clearly put in the time, I've put in the hours. There's no shame in like being defeated. He's held the world record for like a year and a half now. I'm sure he might have been a little sad if I like first tried the record. That would probably hurt his feelings, but at this point I think he's just ready for me to get it over with.
Jetzt wird's laut.
Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
Der erste Träger ignoriert uns völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Wait, you didn't die? I thought I killed that guy. I don't know about all of the ILs, but I'm gonna go for most of them. I already have the majority, but there's a few more I'll go for.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist...
I think it's gonna be pretty cool if I do get this record, considering the gap between the last time I held it. It's pretty rare for a speedrunner to be dominant, take a 10-year break, and then come back and get their records again. I haven't held this world record since like 2016. So I don't know, I'm gonna be pretty proud of myself if I'm able to do it. Prove I still got it.
Dieser Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall Ratten. Trotzdem besser als Schwimmen. Ich habe die
Speedrunning's a young man's
Allianz
game.
analysiert.
It's hard to stay up to date. It's hard to teach an old dog some new tricks.
Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum wir mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Weiter, weiter!
Compared to Zoo and Jerv. I mean, Jerv's not even really a speedrunner. Jerv does challenge runs.
Das ist unsere Chance!
Mine and Zoo speedruns are like 10 tiers higher than Jerv's, and I don't mean that as like an offense to Jerv, because Jerv is very good at what he does, but he's not a speedrunner. He's a challenge runner. He'll tell you the same thing.
Ich hab noch einen Feindkontakt!
Die Allianz will sich neu formieren. Verhindern Sie
Oh, I need to update the PB command. It's not up to date. I got another one since then. It's 121.34 now. A second PB has hit the Monopoly stream. But did he recover as well as I did, Kara? No, he raged. I mean, I lost time there, obviously, to flipping, but it wasn't very much. I recovered pretty nicely. The recoveries like that are harder than they look, too. Like, when you flip vehicles in this game, you gotta know what you're doing, because sometimes they will go crazy and flip around and flip 10 times. Where you stand in the direction you're looking, and when you press X based on like what the vehicle's doing, the flip is different. You need to like be able to predict what it's gonna do. It takes a lot of like little tiny nuance to get good Warthog flips and Ghost flips. We get it, you're a pro. No, I mean, I am tooting my own horn a little bit because I'm good at it, but if any of you guys have tried it yourself and you've flipped your Ghost, you know what I'm talking about. That Ghost goes crazy.
In dem Gebäude sind ein paar Marines eingeschlossen, Chief. Konzentriert euch auf die Race. Die sind am gefährlichsten.
No, my early cycle. I better get medium cycled. If this door doesn't open, I'm going to be grumpy. It should open. Open sesame. Right now. Did I just hear the grunt? Or, there's an elite up there, isn't there? Pretty sure I just heard him. You rat! There's an elite up there. He's not gonna die! Did he deload? The door finally opened. I can't take the super bounce.
In dem Gebäude ist ein Marine-Kommandoposten. Wir müssen denen dort bei diesem Scarab helfen.
Did he die or did he deload? Where is he? I don't see him. He must have... Does he just deload after a little bit? I don't think I knew that. I knew the door would open after a little bit. I don't see a corpse. Guess he just disappears. Did you guys know you can teleport in this game? Watch this. Teleport. Alright, I'm gonna play another couple games of chess because losing that run was a little bit tilting. It'll only be like 2 games. But I'll get right back to speedrunning.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kamera.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Drucktüren dicht machen.
Am I gonna get mated here? I'm fine, right?
Waffenschränke öffnen.
We're fine. We've saved the day. No, the day's not completely saved. I have to play fast here to not flag. Oh, he got me. I was in a fine position. He just played really fast at the end. I was winning. I'm a little bit slow today. Ooh, I can't take that. Oh, what am I doing? Wait, I'm beefed. We can fight on. I like that. Now I have this check to threaten. Now I win the queen if he goes here. Okay. He did not go there. We're playing on. Alright, one more game and then I'll get back to Halo. I'm getting owned today. I'm just missing so many tactics. No, man. Just blundering my bishop. I'm still winning this, I think. Alright, I won. Whatever. Oh, not a good game, but we won. Let's get back to the Halo.
Alarm! Enter Truppen unterwegs.
I'm probably gonna take a chest break like every hour just to rest my hands. I don't want to grind ghosting and holding forward for like too long consistently. It's definitely tiring. So I'm trying to be conscious about like just taking short like 5-minute breaks here and there. What's up, Cosmikaze? Yeah, Pockies. I play a lot of chess. My peak is 2250.
Alarm! Enter Truppen unterwegs. Kampfstationen.
Yo, what up, Vinny? Back at it again.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
I feel bad you've been missing the PBs. You got here right as I finished yesterday's. Maybe I'll get you one here. Thank you for the gifted. I'm very happy to finally be getting PBs though. The PBs are flowing, the confidence is feeling good. I'm feeling better than ever about getting the record. I was already confident I could do it before, but now we have all the pieces. Zoo has world record.
Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Vorsicht! Anführer tot! Ich rennen!
Where's this grunt? The grunt sounded like he was next to me, but I couldn't see him. Okay, I see where he's at. Pretty fast. Any bangers today? Not really. A couple of them died to Arbiter that were really good, but we will persevere.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ich nehme eine Taschenlampe.
Surprised I got 3 attempts there. Don't do it. Thank you.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
I hate this spawn. I should do this right where you shoot to alert him. But I don't want to on this run. I've been shot too many times. I had too low of health.
So, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum, die haben eine Bombe.
It's still fine.
Der Chief muss mir
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander auf. Zweite Echelon, kümmert euch um die Träger.
Wir haben Feuer in der Todeszone. 13 Kreuzer, 2 Sturmträger. Jetzt wird's laut.
Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
Der erste Träger
Not bad.
ignoriert uns völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung
If I got a good first space section, this would have been actually really
Diese
fast.
Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
How's that not hit you? Get down from there. Pretty good. Sometimes it looks like I know what I'm doing. I'm getting pretty good at this game. I mean, I've always been good, but my consistency, my confidence, my skill level, everything's getting better. I'm there. I'm gonna get this record. I can feel it in my bones. These old man hens still have some fight left in them. Somehow.
Ein Spartan. Gut.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Oh, come on. Okay. Probably should be dead.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die nehmen Kurs auf uns.
Dieser Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall Ratten. Trotzdem besser als Schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum die mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Wir haben noch was vor uns.
Up in.
Das ist nicht gut, Bruder. Hey, diese Typen lernen das wohl nie.
Die Allianz will sich neu formieren. Verhindern Sie das.
You just ran out of chocolate milk? Rip. Real chocolate milk or Monopoly chocolate milk?
Da ist noch einer.
Real chocolate milk. Periodic. If you say one more weird thing, you're getting a permanent ban. You don't get another warning.
Hey, du hast beim letzten Mal vorn gesessen.
There's no way this guy's gonna kill me. brother, man. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna have health for this next section. Dude, I'm actually gonna die because of that all the way back there. That's crazy. I'm gonna instantly die in this section. Wait. Wait. Somehow we lived? I can't believe we lived. I probably shouldn't have lived, but I'll take it. I still don't have a checkpoint. I'm gonna wait on this one and hopefully not get sniped. Checkpoint, please. Maybe.
In dem Gebäude sind ein paar Marines eingeschlossen, Chief.
Good thing we waited.
In dem Gebäude sind ein paar Marines eingeschlossen, Chief. Konzentriert euch auf die Grays. Die sind am gefährlichsten.
That death wasn't that bad, it's fine.
Sir, Corporal Perez, Kompanie A, Kommandostand ist da drüben. Der Lieutenant wurde beim Absprung getroffen.
Wer hat jetzt das Kommando, Corporal?
Sergeant Banks, Ma'am. Er ist oben. Kommen Sie, ich zeig's Ihnen.
The checkpoints come at specific areas. Whenever you like enter an area for the first time, you'll get a checkpoint. But if your shields are low or the enemies are shooting, it'll cancel checkpoints. So if you can do things that like increase your odds of getting a checkpoint by waiting at certain areas. But the checkpoints are pretty predictable. Like, I'll get one right here. But by standing where I stood, I knew I was going to get a checkpoint. People think checkpoints in this game are inconsistent, but the reason they feel inconsistent is because you won't get them if your shields are low, and you won't get them if people are shooting. But if you know those facts, then you can just play around it. There's a couple, like jumping and meleeing will also cancel a checkpoint, so you don't want to be jumping. You don't want to be moving too fast, that'll cancel a checkpoint. Sometimes the checkpoints are daisy-chained together, where if you miss one, you'll miss all of them. So like, if you want to get the like many checkpoints in a row, you need to get the first one, and then you'll get the second one, and then you'll get the third one.
Der Sturm hat unseren Anflug getarnt. Ihr lokales Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite. Vorerst.
Oh, I bonked. should not have fallen through twice. Quick sucks. I'm getting so many good runs there today. I'm not getting good Arbiter skips though.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kameras.
Und Sie sagten, Sie würden sich was
We
Nettes
go again.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs. Alarm, Enter-Truppen.
I'm playing pretty well today, I feel like. I've made it to Arbiter already like 6 times. 5 times? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting out of Cairo. My Kairos are fast. My Metros are okay. It's just Arbiter I've been losing to today. It's a little uncharacteristic. Recently I've been really consistent at Arbiter. So I guess we're due for a bad day. I've adjusted my Arbiter hanger skip strategy a little bit to be more consistent. And it's been working. I've been getting a lot more consistent Arbiters. But a little more consistent is not 100% consistent.
Hallo, willkommen zur Show.
Alarm, Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
I'll probably go for at least 4 hours uptime on this session, maybe 5 hours. So we still got more grind in us too. I'll get another couple out of Cairo. I need to clean my apartment today. I haven't properly unpacked from the weekend trip. I have just my clothes kind of strewn all over the place that I like threw out of my bag. I need to take out my trash. I've got Red Bull cans piling up. I should be productive today. Yo, what up, Trunks? You just got a 56. That's not bad. Still got 14 seconds to go. Are you starting to see how hard it is to save those fractions of a second everywhere, though? It really is not easy. Yeah, Hanger 2's hard. Especially after you do Hanger 1 skip. Hanger 2's way harder because the enemies are super aggressive. So even if you get like a perfect ghost like that, and you're like blazing into this room, Sometimes you just instant get melted, like around this corner.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Of course, hit's the only one I don't want to hit. What are my plans after I get world record? Then I can finally play the game.
Entertruppen unterwegs. Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Live to win, till you die.
Komm doch und hol mich! Ich bin nur ein kleiner Feigling!
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yo, what's up, Volko? I got 2 PBs back to back. I got one on Friday and one yesterday morning. We are cooking. The PBs are a-flowing. We're about to get another one right here.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Come on.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Do I play on a higher or lower Luxon City? I play on 5. Right in the middle. I'd say that's slightly higher than most people, but not considered super high.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
I mean, the default is 3, so like the majority of people just play default 3 sensitivity. And then some people bump it up to 4 for slightly faster. 5 is kind of uncommon, but more common now than it used to be. Back in the day, very few people played high sensitivity because the OG Xbox controllers have weird dead zones and stuff. You would get the majority of people on like 2, 3, and 4. You know, I don't actually know what sensitivity Zoo played on, but he also uses a cheater controller, so it kind of changes things. I know Zoo plays 10 on Master Chief Collection. I don't think he played 10 on Classic, though. I know Griffin plays 7. Zoo might also play 7. Don't throw a grenade at me. I told you not to, man. That's crazy. My Marines are so useless. They can't even shoot at one grunt.
Alarm! Enter Truppen unterwegs.
Come on. My hands are getting a little tired, but I want another good one. I'm gonna definitely stream tonight. So the runs won't be done for sure. It's currently 2 o'clock. I'll go for a little longer for sure, but once my hands start getting tired, I'm gonna take a break, get some food, and then come back tonight. I think I probably have one more good one out of Cairo.
Alarm! Enter Truppen unterwegs.
Although we didn't get anything great out of Arbiter, we're actually playing really well. The Arbiter's just one of those levels that just is the gatekeeper. But my Kairos have been good, my Outskirts and Metro have been good. I'm happy with my level of play. I'm not disappointed with today's stream at all. I feel like we're doing fine. That's not fine. No fast too.
Alarm! Enter Truppen unterwegs.
Das treibe ich raus!
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
In Ordnung, Kontakt!
Yeah, regret. I feel like we've got a bunch of runs there today, more than average even. I love that all of the one-shot elites just hit perfectly. That's crazy. That should have been so fast, and one elite just dives down the stairs.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
No, when I fail Arbiter Skip, it's almost always not my fault. We don't know I mean, we kind of know, but basically there's a check that cycles that kills you when you go out of bounds. So sometimes you die and sometimes you don't, depending on the cycle that you go through the floor. And it's impossible to know where the cycle is at when you get there. So you just kind of have to get lucky. You're gonna summon him, Bran. Be normal. No need to bring it up. That was fast.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe? Ah!
I'm zooming. This is really fast.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Very good.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Mann, wir sind am Bord.
And I get a terrible jetpack. Wait, no, he's fine. No, I shot! How did I shoot? Come on, man. This was so fast, too. I can't sword fly. Man, this was so fast. How did I choke that? I don't even know where this bastard went. What is up with my aim? I don't know. It might be time for a break. If my sword fly, I'll try one more out of hangar too. But if my sword flies are getting bad, I should take a break. My hands are tired. I think I am gonna call it right there. No need to keep grinding if I'm gonna play bad. I'll be back tonight. I will raid Sinister. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I don't want to hurt my hands. No, I know it's kind of anticlimactic ending, but that's how it's gonna go. I'll be back in like 6 hours, like 5 or 6 hours. We'll grind some more. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Thank you for hanging out.